Hey y'all, thanks for clicking on today's video. Today I'm going to show you how I made my own ornaments for my Christmas tree. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. I picked up these clear ornaments from the Dollar Tree, and for the first ornament, it's really easy. All I'm going to do is wrap it around with some twine using some hot glue. So the twine that I'm using is actually from Walmart. It's about 4 plies, and I noticed it'd make the project a little bit easier and just cleaner, if you will, but you can use anything that you have on hand. I took off the ornament handle just so that I can get up to the very top, so when I do put the ornament handle back on, it looks very natural. And another thing that I'm doing as I'm adhering the twine is I'm making sure that it's flat so that it gets the shape of the ornament. Laughing all the way, bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. You'll just continue this process until you've covered all of your ornament. I did put my ornament handle back on, and I did spray paint them in the color Champagne Gold by Rust-Oleum. It's the same spray paint that I use for all of my projects. So here's what it looks like completed. I love the way it came out. It was very simple and very easy. I did the same exact thing using macrame cord. The only thing is I did not like this one, and this is the only one that I did using the macrame cord. The same style, in other words. I just felt like the macrame cord was just too thin, and there were just a lot of gaps and then a lot of like hot glue residue left over. So this is why I mentioned earlier to use something that is a little bit thicker, because it just makes the project look a lot neater, if you will. But regardless, I just didn't want to not finish it, and so when I finished it, this is what it looks like. For this next ornament, I'm going to use the color Territorial Beige by Apple Barrel, and I'm just going to add a good amount into the ornament, and then I'm just going to spread it out evenly. Misfortune seemed his lot. He got into a drifted bank, and then we got upset. Oh, jingle bells. Once the paint is spread out evenly, I just turn it upside down on the bottle of paint so that anything that is left over will pour back into the bottle. And then I wipe it down and put the ornament handle back on. I'm going to embellish the ornament with this lace ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and I'm also going to use some florals that I've had in my stash for some time, but you can use anything that you like or that you have on hand. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. So what are your thoughts on this? I think it's lovely. For the next one, we're going to use some beads, some floral wire, and some twine. I just cut a piece of the floral wire, folded in half, and then I'm going to put the twine between it. So it's going to act as a needle. And then I'm just going to feed the beads through it. And I'm just putting them in no particular order, but you can have a specific order if you like. To hold the beads secure on the twine, I'm just going to double knot one end, and then on the other side, I'm going to tie a gathering knot. I've done a tutorial of a gathering knot before, so I'm going to leave that linked up above and in the description down below so you can reference back to that video for a gathering knot. And it's very simple. All you do is tie a piece of twine, fold it in half, and then just wrap it around itself and then pull through. You can kind of see how I'm doing that here, but that's really all I did. And then I just cut off the excess of the strings and then I tied it. You can also glue it if you want, just to make it very secure, but once you've tied it, it'll be fine. For this next ornament, it's very simple and very repetitive. So I'm taking that same lace ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and I do have the ornament handle just lifted slightly so that I can get into the very edge of it. And then I'm adding a piece of glue and adhering the ribbon onto it. Then I'm going to bring the ribbon all the way down, add some more glue at the very bottom, and adhering it at the bottom just so that it sticks on really nice. And then I'm going to cut the ribbon from here, and I'm just going to repeat this process throughout the whole ornament. Isn't this one such a beauty? Have you decided which one you like so far? So for this next ornament, I'm just using that same macrame cord that I used earlier, and I just made a braid out of it. I didn't exactly measure the size of the ornament strands, the macrame strands, but they're about 50 inches long, more or less. And then it's really simple. I'm just going to adhere the braid onto the ornament as I did with the first two, just lifting up the ornament handle, placing some glue, and then wrapping it around the ornament so it takes shape. Very simple, very easy, and very repetitive. So here is what this one looks like completed, and I will say that this one was my favorite one until I decided to do this next one, which all I did was take some of that yarn from the Dollar Tree, that Premier Cotton yarn. Oh my gosh, I love this yarn. So that's besides the point. All I did was crochet a chain, and if you don't know how to crochet, I'm going to leave a video linked up above for you and down below for you on crocheting. And then I just adhered it onto the ornament like I did with every other one, just starting from the very top going on to the bottom. And oh my gosh, this is my favorite one, I think, because there's so many textures in it. But yeah, so let me know, what do you guys think? Which one has been your favorite one so far? Leave me a comment down below. I forgot to mention that when I did adhere the chain onto the ornament, it was backwards. So the side that I glued down was the side that looked like a braid. So the back side is what gives it that texture. Just wanted to clarify that. That way you're not confused if you decide to do this project. Alright y'all, so this pretty much concludes today's video. I hope you have enjoyed it, and if you did, I would really love if you were to give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell right next to it so you are reminded every single time I upload. And until then, have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye!